I'm Dr. Tyson Furr, Bunny Therapy. Get your t-shirt, Patreon, or contact me directly. I'm here to talk about IQ tests and common misconceptions. And the reason why I thought of this was President Trump was talking about the high IQ people and how they have IQs of 200 and stuff like that. Well, most of the IQ tests that are being administered out there are not using that particular measurement of a score. People like to throw around 200. There is a test called the Stanford Binet, which is really old. It's French, and it would compare where you are compared to what your age was supposed to be. We've come made a ton of progress since then. The one that you will most likely come across is the Wechsler IQ test. The WAIS is for the adults, 17 and older. The WISC is from 6 to 16 years old, and the WIPSI is for preschool age. And they measure different things your brain can do, like recognize patterns, hold information in your head. Later on, there's book smarts, but there's processing speed. We'll give you a bunch of numbers and a bunch of squiggles, and then give you a bunch of numbers with blanks, and you go through as fast as you can and create the code. So it measures 14 things that your brain does. And does your brain do much more than that? Yeah. And it has nothing to do with music, social intelligence, physical movement, dancing, playing instruments, all that stuff. But the typical IQ test, if you are above 125, you're above 70, 80% of the people. I'm just ballparking that. If you get up to 140, you're in the 97th or 99th percentile. So the 200 number just doesn't make sense. If you get to 148, you're at the 99.99999th percent. Does it have an impact? Yeah, for some things. For some things, totally doesn't. In summary, the IQ tests are misunderstood. They measure certain things the mind does, and it brings value, but don't listen to people throwing around huge numbers. It's not true. It doesn't make sense. It's true rarely, but that's not normal. Anyway, hope you enjoyed.